If you don't have time for Quran and Adhkar, I'm about to show you something that'll completely change how you see time forever. And by the end of this video, you'll realize the problem was never about having more hours in your day. It's about something much deeper. And if you stick around till the end, I've got an announcement about something I'm building that could transform everything for you. Look, you think the Muslims who read Quran every single day are somehow special, right? Like they've got some secret superpower, or they're just naturally more disciplined than you. Wrong. You think those brothers and sisters praying tahajjud while you're hitting snooze have more willpower than you do. They don't. Here's what they actually have, and this is going to sting a little. They just value things differently than you do. Let me show you the math that'll make this crystal clear. One page of Quran takes about 2 minutes to read. That's it. 2 minutes. 40 minutes gets you 20 pages. Do that every single day and you finish the entire Quran in 1 month. The whole Quran. In less time than you spend deciding what to watch on Netflix. But here's where it gets really uncomfortable. Most people spend on scrolling through social media 2 to 4 hours every single day. That's not including YouTube, by the way. Getting caught up in drama, online arguments, gossip, pointless debates about things that don't matter. 30 to 60 minutes a day. Watching shows, random videos, content that adds zero value to their life. 1 to 2 hours a day. Work tasks that could easily be delegated, or they're doing inefficiently because they're distracted. At least another hour. You want to know the total? 4 to 7 hours every single day. About 30 minutes of the book that Allah sent down to guide your entire existence. They claim they don't have time. Do you see the problem here? This isn't actually about time management. This isn't about finding life hacks or downloading another productivity app. This is about something I call mujahada, the inner battle, jihad and nafs. And until you understand this concept, you'll keep struggling with the same cycle. You'll keep feeling guilty about not reading Quran. You'll keep promising yourself, tomorrow I'll start. And you'll keep feeling spiritually empty while your phone battery dies twice a day. Here's what's really happening inside you. Your nafs, your lower self, is in a constant war with your soul. And right now, your nafs is winning. Your nafs wants instant gratification. It wants the dopamine hit from scrolling. It wants the easy entertainment. It wants to avoid anything that requires effort or focus. Your soul is starving for nourishment. It needs the Quran. It needs dhikr. It needs connection with Allah. But here's the thing most people don't understand about this battle. And this changed everything for me when I realized it. Every time you choose the easy dopamine over spiritual nourishment, you're not just wasting that moment, you're training yourself to be weak. You're literally rewiring your brain to crave emptiness over fulfillment. You're spiritually starving yourself while feeding on junk, and then wondering why you feel empty, why you lack focus, why success feels so hard to achieve. The inner battle isn't between you and time. It's between the part of you that wants the easy pleasure and the part that knows what you actually need. So what happens when you start winning this battle? What happens when you choose correctly? First, when you read Quran consistently, something incredible happens in your brain. Scientists call it neuroplasticity. Your brain actually rewires itself, but we know it as something deeper. You become more aware, more conscious. The Quran says, this is the book, there is no doubt about it, a guide for those mindful of Allah. When you taste the real value of time through connecting with Allah, you stop wasting it on meaningless things. It's like someone who's been eating fast food their whole life, suddenly tasting a home-cooked meal. You wouldn't want to go back to the junk. I remember the exact moment this clicked for me years ago. I was rushing through my morning, claiming I didn't have time for Quran, but then I spent 40 minutes watching random YouTube videos. 40 minutes. I could have read 20 pages of Quran in that time. But here's the part that'll blow your mind. When you understand the compound effect, and I mean really understand it, not just intellectually, but in your bones, you see the bigger picture. Every page of Quran you read is building something. Every minute of dhikr is an investment. Every prayer is compound interest on your soul. Meanwhile, every hour of scrolling is compound debt. Every meaningless argument is interest you're paying on your spiritual poverty. And here's the beautiful irony that most people miss completely. The people who prioritize deen don't end up with less time, they end up with more. I've seen this with dozens of Muslims in our community. The brothers who wake up for Fajr consistently, they are the ones crushing it in business. The sisters who make time for Quran daily, they are the ones managing their families, their careers, their goals with seemingly effortless grace. Because when you put first things first, when you nourish your soul before feeding your nafs, everything else falls into place. Your focus improves, your decision making gets sharper, you stop wasting mental energy on things that don't matter. Think about it. When you start your day with Quran, you're training your brain to focus on meaningful content. When you begin with dhikr, you're calibrating your heart to remember what's important. Your whole day operates from that foundation. But when you start by scrolling through drama and negativity, you're training your brain to seek distraction and chaos, and then you wonder why you can't focus on your goals, why success feels so elusive. Here's what the most successful Muslims I know figured out. It's not about time management, it's about priorities management. You have the same 24 hours as everyone else, the same 86,400 seconds. The difference between you and the Muslims living their best lives isn't in their circumstances, it's in their choices. Every single day, they choose to fight their nafs. Every single day, they choose what nourishes over what entertains. Look, I get it. I know how hard it is when you're surrounded by a culture that worships entertainment and instant gratification. When your friends are binge-watching shows and you're trying to build a relationship with the Quran. When everyone around you is chasing temporary highs and you're working on your akhirah. It's lonely sometimes. It's hard. But this is exactly what separates the wheat from the chaff. This is what makes you different. This is mujahada. So here's what we're going to do. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Step 1. Delete one app from your phone right now. Just one. The one that steals the most time from your day. Step 2. Tomorrow morning, inshallah, before you check your phone, before you do anything else, read just one page of Quran. One page, 2 minutes. Step 3. Pay attention to how your day feels different. Notice the clarity. Notice the peace. Notice how much more time you suddenly have for the things that actually matter. This isn't about becoming perfect overnight. It's about building consistency with tiny steps. Start small, but start today. Tonight before you go to sleep, I want you to check your screen time. Look at those numbers. Really look at them. Then ask yourself, how can I claim I don't have time for the one who gave me all of that time in the first place? The Muslims who read Quran daily aren't special. They just understand what you're learning right now. They know that time follows priorities, not the other way around. The math doesn't lie. The compound effect is real. The choice is always yours. Be smart about this. You know what the right choice is. You've always known. Your soul has been telling you. Your heart has been calling you back to what matters. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop choosing temporary pleasure over eternal benefit. Your time is a trust from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't waste it on things that will vanish and leave you empty. And because you stayed to the end of this video, you're among the first to know about Mujahid Mode, the disciplined Muslim code, complete system for Muslims who are done wasting time and ready to live with purpose and discipline. If you want to be the first to know when it's ready, join the Mujahada Circle newsletter in the description below. Barakallahu feek, and I'll see you in the next one inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.